Hi, me again. So this is part 2, and I'm going to have to talk really fast because there's lots that I want to talk about. So I'm going to start with some serious stuff. Well, not so serious, some housekeeping stuff. Number one, I'm going to be uploading my videos in a broadband format probably for most of the time. The one-year montage of pictures that I probably will do next weekend because I don't have time this week or weekend to get it done. I will do in high def, but you know, if I do it in high def, it takes like 6 to 9 hours to upload, and inevitably every single time I do, it errors out. So it's like a 9-hour upload, and at 8 hours and 57 minutes, the stupid thing will error out every flipping time. And I found out the last 2 videos that I did that if I process them in broadband format, it's like a 3-minute load. So I apologize if the quality is worse, but from a time perspective, I can't do those 8-9 hour uploads twice. You know, it's too takes too much time. So I will apologize ahead of time that the quality of the videos won't be as good, but you know, they're not bad, the last couple that I did, so I'm gonna go with that. Anyways, the other thing that I want to talk about, and this is not good news, there's something I've been wanting to come clean with you guys for a while, and I have been reluctant to do that because it's so stupid. It's just really, really, really stupid. But I'm smoking again, and I have been for quite a while. I had announced a while back that I was quitting, and I was, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I fell off that way again. However, I will deal with that. This year will be my last year of smoking. I made a promise to 3 6-year-olds who, when they saw me smoking the first time after I quit, said, "Auntie Nisi, what are you doing? You don't smoke." And I promised them that by the next time Santa Claus came to see them, I would not be smoking anymore, and I intend to keep that promise. But for right now, the summer is not a good time, and I know this sounds like excuses, and it is excuses. I'll be the first to admit that. But I just needed to tell you guys that because I had said I'd quit smoking, and I did for a little bit, but I'm back smoking, and I needed to tell you that because it's been bothering me that you, that I by way of omission, I felt like I was lying to you all. Okay, so I got that out of the way. Moving on to better and bigger things, whatever. I saw my doctor yesterday. I got a rec. I'm going to get my 1-year blood work drawn this week, and so I will report on that back to you next week. I'm also got a referral for a bone density, which many of the Centers of Excellence recommend that you have done 1 year out. If you're not showing any bone loss, then they recommend you have that repeated every 2 years. If you are showing bone loss, because of course of the malabsorption of calcium now for people who have had RNY surgery, they recommend annual bone density. And there's a history of severe osteoporosis in my family. My grandmother was paralyzed from the waist down the last 5 years or so of her life due to degenerative osteoporosis that basically destroyed the base of her spine. So we'll get that done, and I will share my blood work with you. The bone density I probably won't have for a few months by the time I get in because it's not an urgent basis. But so I want to share with you some stuff that's happened to me in the last couple of weeks that are just really funny, but like just a kicker, man. They just like are so great. So yesterday when I went to my doctor's, I come out of the mall where the clinic is, and am crossing the street, and sitting there is this hot red sports car with this very young, hot man in it. I mean, he was really good looking, and he gave me one of those, "How you doing?" Like, seriously. And it was like, hi. So, I mean, I'm probably old enough to be his mother, or close to, but I just laughed because, I mean, that would have never happened a year and a half ago, right? The other thing that was really funny was when we were up at my parents' cabin, I had put on a pair of jeans that I think looked particularly good on me. and had walked into the cabin, and some of the girls were washing up some of the dishes from supper that night, and I turned around to pick something up, and I got back up, and one of the girls was staring at me. She goes, "I'm really sorry, Denise. I'm staring at your ass." And I looked at her, and she goes, "I just can't believe how small it is." And then Lori says, "Yeah, I've been staring at your ass too." And then I can't remember who else was there. There was 3 of them. And the other one said, "I've been staring at your ass too." And so then Rhea started laughing. She said, "No, we're not all strange, but you just need to get used to the fact that tonight we're all going to be staring at your skinny ass." I have a skinny ass, apparently. So how funny was that? Now the third thing that well, 3 and 4. Yesterday I was at the hospital for meetings and ran into 3 girls that I used to nurse with in hemodialysis that I haven't seen since I had my surgery, and they all like just totally freaked out in the hallway. It was like, oh my god, look at you, what's new in your life? You know, Loretta says, "You look so happy, what's new in your life? Like, what's going on?" I said, "I'm healthy." And honest to God, you know, all of these stories are wonderful. I mean, it's absolutely wonderful, and, you know, a big boost to the ego when somebody tells you you look good. So for the people who tell you who have this surgery that it doesn't matter what I look like, you know, it doesn't matter that people, I'm sorry, but I don't believe you, because it's a boost to the ego and very flattering when somebody tells you that you look really good. But my answer to her that I'm healthy now is what makes this like 199% worth it all. You know, that is what this is all about. So yeah, so that was all kind of funny. Now the last thing I wanted to share with you was the story of I bought a chocolate bar. Yes, I know, but I cut it in half and put half in the freezer, and half is still in the freezer. But I looked at this chocolate bar that was on sale, and I said, "Oh, those are so good." And the sales clerk, who was this cute as a button, but a little bit heavy, girl says, "Yeah, they are good." I says, "I shouldn't, but you know what? I think I'm going to buy one." And she says to me, "Well, at least you can afford the calories." And I didn't hear. I don't think my brain would accept what she said. I said, "Pardon me?" She goes, "Well, at least it's not a problem. You can afford the calories." And I'm saying to myself in my head, "Honey, a year and a half ago I weighed 346 pounds, and you're saying I can afford the calories?" Totally floored me, made my day. Anyways, those are just some cute stories I wanted to share with you. One of the other things I wanted to share with you is talking about health and feeling better and stuff. Sweating. I don't sweat much anymore. I mean, I do. Right now it's really hot and humid, so, you know, I am a little bit. But I used to, you know, walk from here to the end of the driveway and back, and I would be sweating. Any exertion at all, my hair would be soaking wet because I was sweating. That doesn't happen anymore. I mean, going out to the cabin, I had literally a whole truck full of stuff. Loaded it all up, got to the cabin, unloaded it all. I was running constantly the whole time I was there doing stuff. Didn't break a sweat, and it was hot. So it's just amazing the differences in life right now. I want to take a moment to thank everybody, all my family and my friends, and all of you guys here. Oh my gosh, like, you guys helped to make this journey so easy. And Bonnie, my sister Linda, thank you, thank you, thank you. You have been my biggest support through all of this from day one. And I gotta say, I don't know that I could have done this all without you. So thank you. You know I love you. Can't wait to be in Mexico with you in August to celebrate your birthday. 200 subscribers. I hit 200 subscribers. Who would have ever thought 200 people would want to listen to me? And the last thing I'm going to talk about really quickly, because I have 1 minute left here, is I did a video a couple weeks ago about what do you expect and what will you accept. And I just really want to talk about that, because this last couple of weeks have been so easy for me, so easy. And I want to say to all of you, when we're heavy, we do a lot of, or we don't do a lot of things because we can't. And then as you lose the weight, there's more things that you can do. But often we let fear stop us. Fear of, you know, can I do it? Should I do it? Whatever. I don't want to wake up when I'm 80 years old and look back and say, geez, I wish I would have done that, or I wish I would have done that. And I mean within reason. I mean, within reason. But I just want to say, go for it. Just go for it. Because if you do that, be true to yourself, do the things that you need to do, and it's a lot easier. I gotta go. My time's up. I hope you're all having a great week. Make a great day.